Alright, next thing we're going to do is a cylinder with rounded or curved edges. So we're going to start with a circle, and I like to do it on the blue axis, but you can actually do it anywhere. Um, then I'm going to go with a straight on view and do a rectangle. And the reason I like to do it on the blue axis is because you make sure you're going vertical that way. And I'm going to go beyond my circle a bit. And then I'm going to select the side of the rectangle that is in the center of the circle, and I'm going to move it over a little bit. This is going to create like a donut hole cylinder, so we're going to leave a space in the middle that way. And you're using the move tool to move that over after you've selected it. And then I just clicked on the surface of the circle and deleted it, although I'm not sure if that's necessary. Then I'm going to take the arc tool and put my curves on the outside edge. And as you can see here, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it so that it says on the tangent to the face, or tangent to the corner edge, I guess is what it says. Then I'm going to kind of go up from that other point so that I'm at the same spot, and it will have a referring line. Do the same thing up here, trying to get that tangent to the edge words to come up so that I know that I'm on the face like that. Then use your eraser tool and take out the corners, and if you catch a corner you can do it in one shot. If you don't, you might have to do it twice. Select the circle at the bottom, hit the follow me tool, goes around, and you now have a cylinder donut-like shaped figure. Next we're going to do a bowling ball pin. First thing you're going to do is a circle, and then we're going to hit the front view and do a rectangle through the center and up. You want to make this a skinny tall one. Then we're going to take the arc tool we're going to draw an arc but not make it too bowed out, just a little bit. Then you want to go to your pencil tool, and we're going to draw a straight line up, and then back to the arc tool to make the top of the bowling ball pin. Then you're going to erase the outside edges of your rectangle, including the little piece that's on the bottom here. Select the circle and then hit the follow me tool, and then we'll erase the circle underneath. And then what we're going to do is put stripes on the bowling pin, and the way we're going to do it is to create cross sections with a rectangle that we're going to draw down here. We need to select the rectangle first before we get the move tool. Then we'll go for the move tool, pick it up, and we want to make two stripes on here, so we want to have one that's more towards the bottom and one that's more towards the top. And you can see this is a little bit tricky, and sometimes it helps to get that straight on view, so let's set that down. And once you have the straight on view, you might want to come a little closer too, because it does make it easier to kind of split this section into thirds. And now I'm going to go back to my move tool and pull this up and put it on the bottom third like that. And then I'm going to go up to edit, and I'm going to go down to intersect faces with model. Then I can erase this rectangle around the outside, and then I'm going to go do it again. So I'm going to draw a rectangle, and if you notice, if I'm doing it at this angle, my rectangle is going up and down, and I don't want it going that way. I want it horizontally, so I'm going to shift it, do it again, select the rectangle, get the move tool, and then go to that front facing view again, pull that up and go to the top third, edit, intersect faces with model, go and get the eraser, take out my lines, and now I'm going to get the paint tool and put some red stripes on here. So I just click on the stripe whether I want it to turn red, and there is my bowling pin. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is like a pawn piece for a chessboard. So we start with a circle again, and go to that front-facing view, do a rectangle. This one's going to go a little beyond the circle. And then you want to do the arc tool. Make sure that you're on the rectangle and not on the circle's edge when you start this. We're going to do almost a half circle out here, a small one. Then we're going to create a longer arc, and it's going to swing the other direction. And we're heading in towards the center a little bit more. Next, we're going to put another little arc up here, and we are going to again do a half circle. Then switch to the pencil, and we're going to come in a little bit horizontally to make this narrower. Then you're going to go up vertically, switch back to the arc, and we're going to pull this out. And you want to do a half circle, not larger, but I am going to make this a larger knob. And then I want to finish that off with the pencil going straight across to the edge. Then I can get the eraser and erase the outside edges of the rectangle. And don't forget that there may be a little one above and below down there that you don't necessarily see because it's on the other lines. And then we've got to click the circle at the bottom before we do the Follow Me tool. So there's your chess piece.